This is when you didn't expect Makato to have a 4 billion IQ. Another video by Way. Shout out to Way. Let's see what this is about. Before we start, I would like to say that I played through the Raiden Shogun story quest, and you can tell that Makato was a fucking badass, alright? So that much I do know. That much I do know. We witness Istarath's ability to manipulate time. Okay, someone please tell me, who's Istarath? The official explanation for how this time travel works is that A plants the seed in her realm. Then Istarath simply move the tree to the past, which is why the tree is fully grown moments after it's planted. Fuck that, sounds boring. Small brain moment. First of all, moving the tree to the past would be impossible. Think about it. The sacred Sakura only exists after Makato asked Istarath for help, because monsters were attacking Inazuma 500 years ago. Istarath only moved the sacred Sakura to the past after Makato asked for help. So it can grow and protect Inazuma against monsters. In simpler words, sacred Sakura only exists because Makato asked Istarath for help, right? If sacred Sakura exists in the past, it means Inazuma will not struggle against monsters 500 years from then, and Makato would not ask Istarath for help. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, hence the sacred Sakura itself would not exist. Hence creating a paradox. The only way for this to work is each time the each time the past is changed? What? Hey, this doesn't make sense. I get lost like this. Is that each time the past is changed?
1 hour later.
Each time the... Oh no, this makes complete sense. This makes complete sense. I just read it like a fucking moron. Okay, the only way for this to work is that each time the past is changed... It makes sense. The reason I fucked it up is because he starts this sentence with is, and then he ends this sentence with is. So it sounds fucking weird. The only way for this to work is the past... You see what I'm saying? Is that each time the past is changed? Okay. Alright, Way, you're the 4,000 IQ dude. I'm the 50 IQ guy. I get it. It creates a new branch of timeline. Okay, wait, so Istarath moving the tree to the past creates a new branch of timeline. I get it. Parallel universe, in a sense. Right, okay, yeah. In the original timeline, there was no sacred Sakura in Inazuma. Nothing is here, trust me. Okay, without the sacred Sakura to protect Inazuma, the original timeline had no future. Because everyone will die and Tevet will be destroyed.
The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late. Otherwise, it would spread.
Disaster will infect all of Inazuma. Right, this is why Makato gave the fucking seed. The situation was so bad that Makato had no choice but to ask for help.
The circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind.
Right, she had no choice but to ask the god of time, Istarath, to allow for some time travel to give the seed to A. Remember, Makato have 4 billion IQ. Okay. She blackmailed Isterath to help her, okay? Makato knows Isterath is a kind god that cares about humans. The disaster in Inazuma is serious enough to kill humans all over Tibet, which is why Makato was even able to get help. When A also went to Conria to find her. Right. Okay. Makato already got help from Isterath, went back in time and planted the sacred Sakura. The new timeline is already created before A arrives. When A found Makato, she was on her dying breath. I guess that makes sense. So A went into Makato's consciousness. Something similar to the plane of euthymia to have a final bro talk. Remember, time works differently here. It's true. The plane of euthymia is a space outside of the timeline. Yes. Before A went to Conria, she remembers there's no sacred Sakura, because she is from the original timeline with no sacred Sakura tree. Right. While A is inside Makato's consciousness, which is the new timeline, or the separate timeline, Isterath replaces the original timeline with the sacred Sakura timeline. Which is why A thinks the sacred Sakura
appears suddenly out of thin air.
Yeah. But Isterath cannot just replace the timeline that easily. There needs to be a cause and effect that weaves the two timelines together. Remember, Makato have 4 billion IQ. She came up with a plan to weave the two timelines together. First, Makato went to the future to give seed to future A. Then make future A plant it in the past. Right. Hence, connecting the cause and effect. The sacred Sakura exists because A planted it. Hence the question, did Makato die on purpose? Ooh, here's an interesting spin. How could she suddenly be on her dying breath while with Isterath, unless her death is part of the plan? She knows A followed her to Conria. She knows A will enter her consciousness if she's dying, which gives Isterath the opportunity to replace the timeline since A is outside of it. She knows A will inherit Muso Ishi. She also knows A will become depressed and unable to use Musho Inshin full power for a long fucking time, which is why she sealed part of her consciousness inside Musho Inshin that can only be activated once A can use Musho Inshin's full power, because she knows it will take a long time before A can get off her ass and use its full power. And this allows her consciousness to go to the future and give the seed to future A and complete her plan of weaving two timelines together, which is ultimately the cause and effect. Hence, saving Inazuma and the world. I just fucking narrated this like a boss. $4 billion IQ. Now I look smart. Way, shout out to you, man. This is a great video. Clearly you put a lot of work into all of this stuff. So again, shout out to you. Don't pull the plug on me for uploading this. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. Follow us on Discord, where there are some great fucking people. And follow me on Twitch, where I stream occasionally. And I'll see you guys in the next video.